Wilbur Soot, time to make a video to get 2 million views. Who the hell is Wilbur Soot, and why would I get 2 million views? Waffle says, I don't know if you already know Wilbur Soot, popular YouTuber. He made an album a while ago, but also posted an EP of stuff they thought wasn't good enough for it or didn't fit it, which I like, to be honest, more than the full project. I find the lyrics and so much to be compelling. Gonna make this place our home.
Never had cool stories, doesn't make your heart beat.
I ponder of something great, my lungs will
mystery, but now he's just exhausting. Another day spent just laying in his room, the stench of incense and some undelivered food. And she thought, what if he thinks I'm the one? And I'll be forced to rot away with him and his obsessions.
I gotta shut up.
Things like the amount of fucking love hearts I finished a text message with. And when you hold his hands,
it doesn't feel like flying.
and when you take
It feels like dying.
He might as well be dying.
Oh my god! Yo, they said it! They did it! They rhymed flying with dying! Yo!
Trying to breathe, you're trapped in his cage, and it's shrinking. And she thought, what if he just never leaves? What if he doesn't get the message, and he doesn't hear my pleas? So she just started screaming, why can't he just bore me to death? Oh, why can't he just bore me to death? Oh, why can't he just bore me to death? Oh, why can't he just bore me to death?
Insert funny joke about irony here about boring to death. Yeah, that was boring me to tears. That was extremely underwhelming. The chords bored me to tears as well, sounding basic as shit, about as basic as you can get, with offering very little that I actually cared about beyond that. So, low shrug, red headphones for memories. Do something funny.
Man, rap today fucking sucks bad. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. These fools ain't spitting no type of dope shit.
Move on. Some faster than others, we all know. We all sacrifice in a bath late in the evening, building up sorrow. But I can't say that I wasted my time, 'cause I'm built by you. And I can't say that
Am I just staring into space?
that it is over, 'cause that wouldn't be true. So thank you. Oh, thank you. We both remember that day in the summer.
I know this is supposed to be relaxing and very pretty, and probably in the right setting it is, but I am so understimulated by this music that I feel like the basic ass chords and the really uninteresting vocals, it sounds like nothing, man.
You sat on me and we cried, oh how we cried. In that moment I've never been so happy. And I can't say that
You know what I just realized? Again, ADHD moment. I think a lot of people think that I've become more of a prick over time, but I think I've actually become less of one. Because I used to think I knew everything, like a few years back, and now I don't do that anymore, and I'm a lot more loose. And I think that people see that, and they're like, damn, this guy doesn't even care. This guy's a prick. Anyways.
wasted my time, 'cause I'm built by you.
Is there anything redeemable about this? Dynamic, I know you're trying to move me in a direction of being very positive and productive, considering that someone sent money in, and I respect that, and I understand that. But sometimes the music's just very simple, and people are able to understand it very clearly. This is, I think, a great example of that. This is one of those that either I click with it or I don't. And I feel like it's very hard to dive into this because there's just not much happening. It's a singer-songwriter situation to where if you're vibing and you understand and you connect with the lyrics, you're probably going to be more tolerant of the fact that it sounds very cheap and simple. And that's it. Like, I don't really have much else to add to that. Unfortunately.
And I can't say that I'm glad it is over, 'cause that wouldn't be true. So thank you.
No, I don't mean to be positive. I just want to spark up a conversation. That is really kind, and I apologize if I came off as just assuming the worst. Fair enough. What do I think that this could do better? Anything more. Like, for me, with how underwhelming this is, I feel like even the most, like, uninteresting lyrical shit that I've heard in singer-songwriter songs, at least they usually do something that makes them stand out. This feels like I can use my name recognition or the fact that this is a B-side to not try harder.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly, some rap would help.
The one that goes.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. 'Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
That fixed it. Much better.
I can't say that I won't miss you.
Cute ending and a strong, powerful ending that I think adds a few extra points to this song, which honestly, I feel like, so again, here's the thing, and this is also why I appreciate what Dynamic's doing, because Dynamic is trying to keep things more engaging, right? This was, and I want to remind you, a $117 donation that I am completely stumped on. That I feel like my criticisms are so basic and so simple that a chimpanzee can say what I'm saying. So, like, I personally feel like shit, where the only thing I could say is be more entertaining for a singer-songwriter album. Like, damn. Man, that doesn't feel good to say because that feels like such a cop-out. Because I'm struggling to pay attention because my ADHD going, bro, what the fuck? And then I miss out on something going on. I'm like, and then I pick back up, and then it goes. It's like I'm constantly following it. Brad in the past, hey guys, I'd let you all know that I don't particularly care about this. It can improve in certain areas, but not all. Brad, now, y'all, this sucks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh damn, yo, we got Jack Johnson on the track. You know what isn't boring? When Brad streams. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Bouncer greets us at the door. He can tell we've been here before, so he lets us pass. We climb up 15 flights of stairs and find that spot in the corner, just over there. It's only 6:30, but we're starting to drink. I'm ordering the usual.
What the fuck is this?
Need a change of pace. London's bursting at the seams. It's not quite the place I hoped I'd be. It's white wine in Wetherspoons. It's fine dining with cheap perfume. It's country walks down the motorway. How many drugs have you done today?
Perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The lyricism doesn't warrant all the empty space. It's a very simple story. He goes to the bouncer. The bouncer lets him in. He goes up 15 flights of stairs, sits in a corner, and starts drinking. That is the entire song right now. And I'm just like... It's like all this information could have been said in probably one sentence, but instead it's dragged out with chords that literally do nothing.
Concrete sculptures and broken glass. It's the
Wait, this guy's a Minecraft YouTuber? Well, sick. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, that explains it.
lampposts who guide our paths, 'cause the moon can't get in, and the clouds hang heavy, blocking out his pursuit, and the booze hangs limply on our.
That's what the mask is.
Fires were burning bright, breaking bottles and starting fights.
Used to run Suit House.
But the evening has other plans. Runs, they pull up two more vans. It's white wine in a Wetherspoon.
That's what Damascus.
Cheap perfume. It's country walks down the motorway. How many drugs have you done today? But I won't fuss. I'll let you be past. No,
Suck
I
my
won't
ass.
I'll let
Pass me the gas.
'Cause it's only white wine in a Wetherspoon. Fine dining with cheap perfume. DLR closed due to workers' strikes. God knows how I'll get home tonight.
Comes together really well. I think that the final lyrics make things make a little bit more sense. You know what's so funny is like there's so much I criticize and sort of despise about this kind of music. But that being said, it actually is not the worst thing in the world. It's just shrug. It's just boring. Some of the writing though is kind of like, that's not that bad. Kind of comes together and it does set a scene. And I can understand someone vibing with this and really feeling comfortable with this. For me though, no. Next song. It's all futile. It's all pointless. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be? Oh, whatever, man. I'm not even. Oh.
I lost the passion
Think.
that comes with living.
The car's on fire. Yeah,
University.
there's no driver at the wheel.
I took a geography course to learn the date lines and maybe use a sextant. But now I just press facsimiles. And you're exactly who you wanted to be. That's what you said. 'Cause if you wanna watch TV and sleep all day and lay in bed, but you're forgetting that I've got to go to work and eat my food and pay my rent and reproduce and feed those kids and maybe use a sextant. I don't miss you. I miss the thought of what we were.
What is a sextant?
Where I shut up and let you infest my brain. Wrap
A geography tool? Oh. Must be a British thing.
your arms around my cortex, dig you in and let you drain. You'll never get rid of me. Oh, I'm like a fucking disease. I'll make a home in your gut. 'Cause it's somewhere warm to sleep. What was your thought when you realized you'll never feel naive love again? Was it pain or was it sickness? Were you proud of who you'd been? The shyness waiting for his phone calls replaced by apathy in dating apps. You held his hands and felt like flying. Now he's just another man. You'd rather he was inside than beside you.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine the entire EP taking place in a drab UK bedroom, and it does a lot for me. Yeah, I understand that with making it feel more literal, and I get that. But it actually kind of feels like the opposite for me. Because it makes me realize that I don't think this guy has a whole lot to offer. Even if it is just cozy bedroom music, I would never listen to this on my own. I just don't care for it.
He's a suture. High school sucks. You. I miss the thought of what we were.
He just doesn't have much to talk about. That's what happens when you're a Minecraft YouTuber.
Where I shut up and let you in.
People are like, Bradley, why don't you make serious music? Because everything I'd make is about how I sit in a room all day with a mask on with a smile. That's why. Because I got nothing serious to say. My life is a joke. I sit in front of a camera 14 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, what am I supposed to sing about? You know, I know my place.
First my brain, but it's okay. It's a strategy to ensure I remain. You'll never get rid of me. Well, I'm like a fucking disease. I'll make a home in your gut. Somewhere warm to sleep.
Not only that, but I have severe ADHD. That's why literally anything I come out with now is like, if I can't make the song within a span of like 30 minutes, then I will not make the song. Because I've sat down with things for so long and then they ended up not being what I wanted them to be. And it was just crushing. But instead of overthinking shit, if I could just like, if I'm in a good mood and I want to make something good, then it will come out how I want it to come out. And that's what the latest B Dizzle EPs were. It was, man, it would be really funny if I did this. I did it. I put it out. And now I listen back to those and I just can recall the fun I had making them every time. It's that simple. If you lose the magic, then there's then you know what I mean? Then the project, there's no reason to it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I should make a song with Jax. She's gonna make me pay a lot of money for that.
And eat my food and eat my juice and eat those kids.
Eat those kids.
maybe use a sextant.
Wow, believe it or not, that was actually one of the lo-fi singer-songwriter albums of all time. A lot of people don't want to believe it. A lot of people just don't want to take that into account when listening to this. But I gotta say, this sounds like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's not really much to criticize because clearly the idea was to go as simple and as stripped back as possible. Pretty fucking boring. I give it like a 3 or 4 out of 10. Probably more like a 4 out of 10, but I'm giving it a red headphones to make a point. Because it's not about the score, it's about the symbol of the red headphones. Am I going to be streaming the new JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown album that comes out Friday? Yes, I'm going to. That's probably the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up and react to that album and have the video out immediately. Because, again, I don't think you guys realize this is the only album I gave a shit about this year. And then the Swans album was announced, but like actually, like nothing else matters.